I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Color guard, please post the colors. 2, color guard retreat. You may be seated. Good afternoon. My name is Ryan Hilbert. As past senior patrol leader for Troop 44, it's my pleasure to call this Eagle Court of Honor to order. I would like to introduce today's Master of Ceremonies, Gail Schaefer.
Thank you. As Ryan said, my name is Gail Schaefer, and I am Kenji's VOA Advisor of Communications of the VOA. If you're wondering what VOA stands for, it's Venturing Officers Association. As a friend and as his advisor, I have known Kenji since he started scouting. I have the pleasure, he asked me to be the Master of Ceremonies for this Eagle Court of Honor to recognize the accomplishments of Kenji. To earn this, fulfilling the requirements of rank advancement, Kenji's efforts, as well as those of these fine scout leaders, and Kenji's family, of course, culminate today in the presentation of the Eagle Scout Badge. This is an occasion for pride and joy, as well as a time for reflection. At this point, I'd like to call upon the troop chaplain's aide to ask God's blessing on this ceremony.
Scouters, will you please bow your heads and take off any head coverings if that is your custom. Lord, we thank you for helping and guiding Kenji through his Boy Scout career, and all the way from Cub Scouting to Eagle. We thank you for helping him guide his fellow scouts as senior patrol leader in the last year. And we ask you that you please help guide Kenji as he moves from Boy Scouting into the real world. Amen.
Thank you. And if Scoutmaster Duda would you please come up and forward?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. As Scoutmaster of Troop 44, today I'd like to present our Eagle candidate, Kenjiro Michael Austin, for the rank of Eagle Scout. As we begin tonight's ceremony and the Eagle Court of Honor, we'd like to examine the trail to Eagle. It is fitting that we begin today with the Scout Law. The rules of scouting are found in the 12 points of the Scout Law. Would the Assistant Senior Patrol Leaders, Ellis Stout and Hunter Duda, please come forward and perform the lighting of the candles. All right.
Scout is trustworthy. A scout tells the truth. He keeps his promises. Honesty is a part of his code of conduct.
Scout is loyal.
A scout is true to his family, friends, scout leaders, schools, nation, and world community.
Scout is helpful.
A scout is concerned about other people. He willingly volunteers to help others without expecting payment or reward.
Scout is friendly.
A scout is a friend to all. He is a brother to other scouts. He seeks to understand others. He respects those with ideas and customs that are different than his own.
Scout is courteous.
A scout is polite to everyone regardless of age or position. He knows that good manners make it easier for people to get along together.
Scout is kind.
A scout understands there is strength in being gentle. He treats others as he wants to be treated. He does not harm or kill anything without reason.
Scout is obedient.
A scout follows the rules of his family, school, and troop. He obeys the laws of his community and country. If he thinks these rules and the laws are unfair, change in an orderly manner rather than disobey them.
Scout is cheerful.
A scout looks for the bright side of life. He cheerfully does tasks that come his way. He tries to make others happy.
Scout is thrifty.
A scout works to pay his way and help others. He saves for the future. He protects and conserves natural resources.
Scout is,
No, he carefully uses time and property.
Scout is brave.
A scout can face danger even if he is afraid. He has the courage to stand for what he thinks is right, even if others laugh at him or credit him.
Scout is clean.
A scout keeps his body and mind fit and clean. He goes around with those who believe in living by these same ideals. He helps keep his home and community clean.
Scout is reverent.
A scout is reverent towards God. He is faithful in religious duties. He respects the beliefs of others.
Thank you, guys. You can take your seats. At this point, I would like to call Assistant Scoutmaster Steve Boss to do the story of 100 Scouts.
Hello. Of any 100 boys who become scouts, it must be confessed that 30 will drop out in their first year. Perhaps this may be regarded as a failure, but later in life, all of them will remember that they had been in scouting and will speak well of the program. Of the 100, only rarely will one ever appear before a juvenile court judge. 12 of the 100 will be from families that belong to no church. And through scouting, these 12 and many other families will be brought into contact with a church that will continue to be active all their lives. 6 of the 100 will become pastors. Each of the 100 will learn something from scouting, and all will develop hobbies that will add interest throughout the rest of their lives. Approximately one half will serve in the military, and in varying degrees profit from their scout training. At least one will use it to save another person's life, and many will credit it for saving their own. 4 of the 100 will reach Eagle rank, and at least one will later say that he valued his Eagle above his college degree. Many will find their future vocations through merit badge work and scouting contacts. 17 of the 100 boys will become adult leaders and will give leadership to thousands of additional boys. 1 of 4 boys in America will become scouts, but it is interesting to know that of the leaders of this nation in business, religion, and politics, 3 of the 4 were scouts. This story will never end. Like the golden pebble of service dropped into the human sea, it will continue to radiate in ever-widening circles and influencing the character of men and women through unending time. Thank you.
Thank you, Steve. When a youth joins Boy Scouts, there's within the child something that we call Scout spirit. The youth may not know that it exists or know its meaning, but by following the trail to Eagle, the Scout is enlightened. The spirit of Scouting embodies the principles of the Scout Oath and the Scout Law. It becomes a shining beacon of inspiration. Alone, this light may seem feeble, but when multiplied by the millions of youth in scouting around the world, it is powerful indeed. The pathway to Eagle can be described as a steep trail leading up to 3 peaks, the highest being that of Eagle Scout. The trail starts with the Scout rank and continues through tenderfoot, second class, and first class ranks. During this phase, the Scouts are given instruction and guidance. They are learning important outdoor skills. including camping, cooking, physical fitness, and developing teamwork and leadership skills. They are also being examined. The adult leaders are watching to see if the flicker of light representing duty, service, and law is growing within them. Reaching first class is an important step in the Scout's life. The Scout has demonstrated that the requirements at each rank have been met, and the Scout is showing Scout spirit. Then, the mountain climbing begins. To begin the climb, the Scout is first asked, are you ready for the next challenge? Secondly, can you and will you teach others what you have learned? The path going forward is marked with service, leadership, exploration, and a stronger presence of Scout spirit. The first peak to be reached is Star Scout. The Scout has provided leadership to the troop and has provided service to fellow Scouts and to the community, and is completing merit badges of personal interest as well as those required to reach Eagle. At this point, the Scout is a star. The Scouting family expects the light to be shining more brightly. The second peak is that of Life Scout. Again, the Scout must complete several hours of service to the community. The Scout must demonstrate additional leadership within the troop. The Scout must complete several additional merit badges. And finally, the Scout must have embodied Scout spirit in his daily life. The badge for Life Scout contains a heart. It is the only rank position that shows what the Boy Scouts is all about and what it is inside the Scout. This rank badge answers these questions. Does the Scout understand duty? Does the Scout understand the 12 points of the Scout Law? What is in this young person's heart? What could be more important than this rank? Finally, the third peak is that of Eagle Scout. The Scout has embodied the Scout spirit in life. Now the Scout must be tested on one final climb to see if he is truly a part, if it is truly a part of the Scout's character. The requirements are much the same as Star in life. However, the Scout must now go into the community, plan, organize, coordinate, and deliver a service project, a demonstration of leadership and character. And one final time, the Scout must go before the group of adults who focus on character, leadership, and spirit. Does the Scout reach the peak? Can the Scout leap from the top peak and then fly like an eagle? So I ask you, Kenji, are you an eagle? I'd like to pass it back to Gail.
Sir, I have the honor to present Life Scout Keniro Michael Austin for the Award of Eagle. Awarding the Eagle Merit Badge, Eagle Badge of Rank, is an important and serious matter. It is the goal toward which the Scout has been working for several years. It is the culmination of effort by the Scout's parents and Scout leaders. It is on occasion for pride and for joy, but it is also a time for serious contemplation. The Eagle Scout is the highest and most coveted award in all of Scouting, and it is the last major step in the advancement program. If at this point Scouting has not achieved its purpose for building character, then it probably never shall. These thoughts, which are the basic code of Scouting, are well summed up in the pledge that is taken by every Scout in the Council upon advancement to Eagle. Are you prepared to adopt and live by the Eagle Pledge, Kenji?
Yes.
Raise your hand in the Scout sign and repeat after me.
Stop! I challenge the right of the Scout to be awarded to the Eagle.
Who are you, and by what right do you challenge?
I'm a Lao Scout, and my redeemed with Eagle rank gives me the right to so challenge.
On what grounds do you challenge?
Has the Scout achieved the requirements of Scout's craft and life interests?
This Scout's application was verified and it indicates that the Scout has satisfactorily completed the required 21 merit badges in the various field of endeavor. Are you satisfied, Life Scout?
I am.
I too challenge the right of the Scout to be awarded the rank of Eagle.
Who are you, and by what right do you challenge?
I am a first-class Scout in the respect that I have for the uniform that I wear gives me the right to so challenge.
On what grounds do you challenge?
Does the Scoutmaster certify that this Scout has achievably participated in Scouting in the troop, demonstrates leadership, and helped in his home, school, and community?
As the Scoutmaster of the troop, I can certify that Kenji has been the senior patrol leader for more than 6 months since attaining the life rank, which is the requirement. The Scout has held several leadership positions in the troop, and also Kenji has been active in school and community activities.
Are you now satisfied?
I object. I too challenge him. The right of the Scouts to be awarded the Eagle Scout.
Who are you, and by what right do you challenge?
I am an Eagle Scout, and pride that I have this badge that wear over my heart me the right to challenge.
On what grounds do you challenge?
Has the Scout near the end of the Eagle Trail demonstrated Eagle's spirit? Has he the ability to live and act in the accordance of the ideal of Scouting, exemplified by the Scout oath, law, motto, and slogan, been noted?
Since I was on his Eagle board, which he so painfully went through, as a member of Kenji's final board of review, I have reviewed this Scout's record. We certified that after investigation, interview, and examination, we have the opinion that the Scout has demonstrated the spirit of Scouting in his daily living. The board recommends advancement to Eagle. Are you now satisfied?
No. I believe this candidate should understand that the Eagle rank is a big responsibility, as well as an honor. I respectfully ask for this candidate to be informed of the responsibility of an Eagle Scout before continuing further.
Thank you, Eagle Scout. I agree with you with your feelings and suggest that none are more qualified to impart this than those who wear the Eagle badge. I invite you and your fellow Eagle Scouts.
The first responsibility of an Eagle Scout is to live with honor, which an eagle is safe, in which to an eagle is scared. Sacred. Ah, there we go. Honor is foundation of the character. It is when the person really is down inside, not what someone may think they are. An eagle will live so as to reflect credit upon their home, church, school, friends, upon Scouting, and upon themselves. May the white of your Eagle badge always remain and remind you to live with honor.
Hunter.
Yes.
The second responsibility of an Eagle Scout is loyalty. Without loyalty, character lacks direction. An eagle is loyal to their ideals. May the blue of your Eagle badge always remind you to be loyal.
Andrew.
The third responsibility of an Eagle Scout is courage. Courage gives character, force, and strength. Trusting in God and with faith in their fellow man, the eagle faces each day unafraid and seeks their share of the world's work. May the red of your Eagle badge always remind you of courage.
Lewis.
The final responsibility of an Eagle Scout is service. Eagle Scouts extend a helping hand to those who toil up the scouting trail, just as others have helped them in their achievement of the Eagle rank. The habit of the daily good turn must take on new meaning and blossom forth into a life of service. Eagles protect and defend the weak and the helpless. They aid and comfort the oppressed and the unfortunate. They uphold the rights of others while defending their own. The code of honor is based upon the belief that leadership is founded upon real service.
Mr. Chairman, if this candidate is willing and eager to accept the mantle of responsibility as well as the honor of the badge, then I will be satisfied and request that you proceed in the admission of the Eagle Pledge.
Are you ready, willing to accept these responsibilities and to adopt the Eagle Pledge?
Yes, ma'am.
The Eagle Scout candidate will now take the Eagle Scout Pledge. As the candidate takes this pledge for the first time, would those Eagle Scouts who are present in the audience please stand and reaffirm their pledge? Okay, Eagle Scouts. Everybody, adults too. Would those in attendance also introduce yourself when you receive your Eagle rank?
Jim Duda, February of 1981 in Chicago, Illinois, Troop 65.
Oh, Hunter Duda, Tallahassee, Florida, Troop 44, September 18th, 2018.
Hello. Kevin Schaefer, Troop 10, Tallahassee, Florida. I don't remember the exact dates, but 2012. Gosh, I forgot almost.
Luis Sabad, Troop 44, Tallahassee, Florida, September 20th, 2016.
Andrew Palmer, Troop 44, Tallahassee, Florida, October 16, 2018.
AJ Mealer, Troop 661, Atlanta, Georgia, December 2002.
J. McDuffie, Troop 44, August 20th, 2018.
Jacob Ryder, Troop 457, Miami, Florida, 2001.
Joseph Didier, February 11th, 1991, St. Petersburg, Florida, Troop 368.
Tim Whitney, Tallahassee, Florida, Troop 115, 1984.
Is that everybody? Oh, wait. Thank you. And now attention, Scout sign. Eagle Scouts, please repeat after me in unison. On my honor, I will do my best.
On my honor, I will do my best
To do my duty to God.
to do my duty to God.
On my honor,
On my honor,
I will do my best to
I will
do my
do my-
duty to my country.
I will do my best to do my duty to my country.
I reaffirm my allegiance
I reaffirm my
to
allegiance
the three promises of the Scout Oath.
to the three promises of the Scout Oath.
I thoughtfully recognize
I thoughtfully
and
recognize
take upon myself
and take upon myself
the obligations and responsibilities
the obligations and responsibilities
of the rank of Eagle Scout.
of the rank of Eagle Scout.
On my honor,
On my honor,
I will do my best to make my training an example
I will do my best to make my training and my example,
and make my rank
and make my rank
and an influence strongly
and strongly
count for better scouting
count for better scouting
and for better citizenship
and for better citizenship
in my troop,
in my troop,
in my community,
in my community,
and in contact with other people,
and in contact with other people,
regardless of race,
regardless of race,
color,
color,
or creed.
or creed.
To this,
To this,
I pledge my sacred honor.
I pledge my sacred honor.
Y'all may be seated now. Mr. Scoutmaster, will you do the honor of awarding the rank of Eagle to Kenji?
Since the parents and his younger sister Aiko have been so instrumental in helping Kenji attain the rank of Eagle, I would ask our
You guys.
escort the parents and sister. Thank you, guys. In recognition of the many hours of patient guidance given by her in your efforts, Kenji, will you please pin the Eagle's mother pin on your mother? Which one? Kenji, in recognition of the wisdom and guidance given to you by your father, will you present him this eagle pin? The symbol of your success is the Eagle badge, which is now presented to your mother.
This one.
Go ahead and please present that.
No. Why are you asking?
And Aiko, would you come forward and dress him in the eagle neckerchief? No, choke, please. Honor guards, would you please escort the family back to their seats?
It's not supposed to happen.
Thank you. Kenji, if you have any Eagle Advisor Mentor pins to present.
Now is my time. Yes. Well, hi. I'm Kenji. I'm still Kenji. Well, I've been in Boy Scouts for quite some time, and I don't have paper written, so I'll do this off my head, which is not good. So I'd like to bring up, so I do have a few mentor pins to hand out, a few. So I'd like to bring up some people, well, one at a time. So the first one is somebody I met whenever I kind of was a little bit before I joined Boy Scouts. He was there for our Weeblos camp out. Hunter was there too. He was there for that whole time, and he's been helping me out ever since. He's been helping our old Scoutmasters lead, and now he's our newer Scoutmaster, and he's been helping me out since, and he's helped me get to Eagle. Mr. Duda, will you please come? So, the next person I would like to bring up is, she's also another this time it's she. She's been very important to me. She's been one of my guides, she's been helping me through recent years. No, it's not you, I'm sorry. But her name is Miss Gail. She has also been a very special person, and she is also known as, she's like my second mother. So I'd like to present you with...
All right.
Now, I have two more people, guys. So one person, she has been there since before I even joined Cub Scouts. She was the one who got me in here. She's been with me the whole time. She never left, even though she said she would. She said she'd retire whenever I got Eagle. And would you look at where I am now, Miss Elaine? You've been there since the very beginning and have stuck with me. I would like to give you an Eagle pen. So you have 2 pens now.
Thank you.
Now, the scout shop wasn't really prepared, as I wasn't either. I had one more Eagle pin I wanted to really hand to somebody. He's been there, Miss Elaine's been there since even before I was a Cub Scout. Now, this person has been with me before I was anything. So, with my dad, Mr. Dale, Dale, please come up. Oh, yes. Also, now I know this part was supposed to be giving my mentor pins, but I'd also like to call up another two people who were also there. Would my grandparents, Mimi and Papa, Lauren, Sin, please come up here. Also, Papa. So, Papa. I also got it. All right. Yeah. Cool. Thanks. I'm cool now.
Thank you.
Now would the audience please rise? By virtue of the authority vested in me by the National Council of Boy Scouts of America, I hereby present you our newest Eagle Scout, Kenjiro Austin. Let's give a round of